Okay, this is your host, Dan Stafford, with the Midwestern Geek in Cali podcasting. Podcasting slash videocasting from 42 TARDIS Way here in lovely Temecula, California. Summer's winter home. And I just spent 20 plus minutes, minutes. I recorded for 20 minutes and the stupid thing wasn't capturing any audio. It's just starting to feel like that kind of night. Alright, so I'm going to have to do the short version because I'm running out of time here. Here's the scoop. I told you in the last episode that I got a new position as a part-time substitute teacher, filling in for my instructors at the IT school when they're sick or on vacation, right? I was going through 2 weeks of training to become a substitute instructor, and everything's going good. I'm in training. I'm at the IT school. I'm still working on classwork, so full-time student, part-time substitute teacher, right? Oh, somebody resigned. And all of a sudden, I got pulled in as a full-time instructor at the same time as I'm a full-time student. Needless to say, that's a good thing for the wallet. And actually, I kind of love the opportunity for the job because of several reasons. I like to teach. I really enjoy helping people learn. I love technology. I like what I'm learning. I like what I'm going to be teaching. In this position, it's more of a facilitator than a full-time instructor. You're kind of helping if things aren't working. You're helping if a student's stuck at a certain point. If it's something you haven't learned, you find an instructor who does know it and get them to the student to help. Most of their training is online. Most of their testing is online. You also have to track student progress and attendance. You know, obviously everything has a clerical side. But I'm going to be a full-time teacher at the Geek Factory. This is pretty cool. That's not the name of the place, but that's what I love calling it. So I'm really jazzed about it. The reason that I got hired on, I think, of course, I haven't been formally told this, but this is my suspicion. I spent 21 and a half years working as a field technician in the long-distance industry. I have a lot of hands-on experience in high-end, large data centers, small telephone closets, big customers. I've worked with everybody from other field technicians at all kinds of other telecommunications companies to CEOs and presidents of very big companies, and I was able to pull off being the night shift guy for a large long distance carrier in downtown Chicago by myself from 1999 through 2014. I was in telecom from 1993 through 2014. So I think all of that experience is really one of the reasons why that I got through my first couple of certifications a couple of weeks early and scored pretty well on it. I think all things combined, that's probably why they let me do it. So I do need to get my next couple of certifications on time for my current position. So I'm going to be working really hard on that, which bottom line for this podcast, what that really means is I'm probably only going to be able to come in here and talk to you guys about once a week, for at least for the rest of this year, because I'm going to be going to school and working full-time on both fronts for the rest of this year and probably into February. Needless to say, it's been a busy week, but a good week. I feel like it's my lucky week because I'm trying to think of another job in IT that doesn't have overnights, doesn't have Sundays, and doesn't have holidays, and I don't have to work any of those. That's pretty cool. I mean, after all the years of working 60 hours or so or more on night shift and pagers and holidays and, you know, weekends, etc., whatever it took, I'm actually going to have a life after work once the full-time student part of it is finished, pretty much. But even so, before then a little bit. So I'm still going to come in and hang out with you guys about once a week. This is a labor of love for me. I like relating technical news and technical stories and just plain stories and cool, fun stuff with all of you, whoever is kind enough to come and spend a little time with me on this channel. And on that note, since I feel like it's kind of been my lucky week, I want to do a new segment on the show. And I'm going to call it Lotto Luck. Here's the scoop. I want to know what people would do if they won the lottery. I think it'd be fun. And I think the coolest ones I would like to read on here. No names, of course. I'm not going to spread your name all over my channel or anything like that. I would just like to find some really cool stories of what you would do if you won the lottery. Let people dream big a little bit and talk about it. I think that'd be a cool segment for on here. It's something to try anyway. Shake it up a little bit. So if you want to tell me what you would do if you won the lotto, you can email me, MidwesternGeekandCali@gmail.com. Visit the website, www.midwesterngeekandcali.com. Leave a comment on one of my posts there. Comment on YouTube. Hit me up on Twitter at MidwestGIC-EP-00063 over on Twitter. You can give me a shout over in the Facebook discussion group. I have a discussion group up for Midwestern Geek and Cali there. And there's several ways you can reach out and relay something to me if you care to share your hopes and dreams on here. And I will start with the coolest one first and call it Lotto Luck. And here's the Lotto Luck of the week. So, in all fairness, I'll start off, and I've already said this once when the thing wasn't recording audio. I'm a little irritated about that. But what I would do if I won the lottery, here's it. Yeah, I would sip coffee. That's never going to stop. Ever, ever, ever. Not if I can help it. But what I would do is I would probably get some better gear for recording video. I would get a nice backdrop for out here so you had something prettier to look at than my garage wall. I would definitely do a little bit of travel, not a whole lot. One trip a year somewhere for me and my hon to go see something new that we haven't seen before, and one trip a year to go back and visit family around the Great Lakes region. As for vehicles, I'm kind of interested in that all-electric Vanagon that Volkswagen's coming out with in 2020. The Beetle bus that they used to have back in the late 40s through the early 80s. Well, they're bringing that back as an all-electric vehicle. It looks really fun and cool. Right now I have a small mid-sized truck pickup. It's comfortable for me. I'm 6'6" and over 300 pounds, so I need a roomy vehicle. But I can only have one other person in there, and even though it's V6 two-wheel drive, it doesn't get the greatest gas mileage. So I would probably turn the truck into a sunny summer Sunday ride. Keep it up real nice and take it to car shows or something like that. If I were going to go look at classic cars and stuff, which I do enjoy. And that's what I would ride to, something like that. The Beetle van, I would probably turn into a daily driver. Now, job-wise, yeah, I would probably hang on to the job for a while because I want to keep learning what I'm learning, and I like teaching. So I would hang on to that for a while and see how it went. And my biggest hope for winning the lottery would be financial stability and security. That's really what I'm most interested in from a large amount of money. I don't want huge amounts of toys. I don't want a big mansion on a hill somewhere because it's just more to take care of and more to worry about. Nope, financial stability, find a little financial freedom and the ability to travel when I really want to. The flexibility to take some time off if I need it. To be able to make sure all my bills are always paid. Just all that kind of stuff that goes with that. I don't want to go crazy or do any wild stuff or have a huge amount of big toys. Not interested. Just want to have a lot less stress and a little more joy in life. That's about it. Yeah, it's a lot to be said for that. So, one of my favorite sayings is, and I'll share this one here now, is I think life is better on a low drama diet, and if it's going to be drama, it should be good drama, and otherwise the drama can stay on TV and in books and movies. So that's kind of generally my philosophy, and I think that's probably enough for tonight because I still have to get this posted. Yeah, and I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's the other thing. I've been getting up a lot earlier and going to bed a lot earlier, so I know it's not that late right now, but I'm kind of tired. It's been a long day. I've gotten a lot of stuff done around the house that needed caught up on, and I'm going to go hit the rack. So I will be back with some cool, fun stuff next week. Don't forget, if you get a chance, stop by and drop me a note. What would you do if you won the lotto? So I can come back next time around with some lotto luck. And on that note, may there never be a rogue wave in your coffee mug. Happy Vulcan fingers to you from the Agent of 42. And thank you for stopping by and listening. Take care.